Oddsparks, an automation adventure. I've been kindly given a key from the devs to check out this game. This is our first look at it, and it's basically it looks as though it's a factory kind of builder, and you use sparks, which are these little things that are roaming around to move items from A to B or gather items, I guess. They're instead of conveyor belts, so it's going to make some interesting optimization, because I guess you get ones that are faster or maybe different roads. I haven't played it before, so I don't really know. But optimization is the thing I like to do, so it'd be interesting to figure that out, and the cycles, etc. So let's find out more about what this game is about. So according to Steam, it says Oddsparks, an automation adventure, is a blend of automation and real-time strategy for both die-hard fans of the automation genre and the automation curious. You explore a strange and fantastic world, uncover mysteries of the past, automate your workshops, and go on adventures with your odd and adorable sparks. They are these little fellas here. You design, decorate, and build and automate. It says the Oddsparks is a great entry point into the automation games, but with a fresh spin for those who've already played thousands of hours on the genre. You'll design workshops and put your sparks to work carrying and crafting everything you could need, excuse me, including more sparks. Without conveyor belts, there's no conveyor belts in this. You'll have to manage the spark traffic to optimize your designs, exactly what I was saying earlier. You have a wide toolbox of options to solve the logistics puzzles you'll face as you tackle distance and elevation. What else is about it? You explore, discover, unearth the adventure. You take your sparks for adventures into the procedurally generated worlds, face enemies, spunnies, and bellyphants, which is obviously bunnies and elephants, I guess. As you explore the diverse and distinct biomes, you find resources amidst ruins, forgotten ruins, clean up and build your workshops, etc. And it's a cozy village, so that says to me it's quite a relaxed game. It's single player as well as online, and co-op up to 4 players. It's uncapped with a simple host and join system, so you can jump straight in. You build massive automation and logistics networks. You use powerful path add-ons to give logistical instruction to your sparks. Now, could that be a programming kind of thing? I don't know. Overcome great distance and high mountains. Complete the quests that unlock new buildings and workshops and watch your village grow. We've already gone over the procedurally generated world or biomes. Unlock new customizations for your character to show off your fashion and style. Designed for both gamepad, mouse and keyboard. You can pet the sparks. Okay, so this is the Windows 10 version. Other versions I don't know. It's obviously you have to find that out, but it's got a Discord channel as well, and discussions. It says a Discord server. Has it got any workshop? No workshop at the moment. So I don't know how much of what I just read is within the game already, but we'll see. So let's get in, jump right in, and have a quick play of it. Okay, right. So I've done a basic game earlier, as I do with every game, but I'll be doing a new one for this. I haven't got very far in it. So you get a character editor. I've changed my colours to, I don't know, just do a random colour. I might do blue actually, avatar kind of style. Can you colour the eyes, I wonder? My colour, there you go. So I think she was yellowy kind of colour. Was it yellow or green? I can't remember, but anyway, I'm guessing more yellow. It's hideous, but that'll do. Or green maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so then you say done and it saves it. You've got achievements. So I got up to the production line and done a few bits and bobs here. Yours will be different. You've got settings, friends can join game. So if you say join game, You obviously have a room code. Friends can join. Oh, it's a right. So that just tells you what you can do with it. What else is there on this? So settings. It's just the rudimentary stuff normally that you get with these. So we do a new game. We'll call this, I don't know, Utopia. And I'll put a seed in of something along the lines of 1, 2, 3. I don't know how big the seed can be. There you go, that big, up to E. So that'll do. And it'll get into the game and we'll see what it's all about. I like the style of it. It's a calm and quiet day. You are relaxing on your bench. All of your daily tasks are done, and the warm sun gently lulls you into a midday nap. Oh, that's nice. You dream of adventure, of a more exciting life than the one you have right now in the frontier village. When suddenly, dun dun dun, a loud crash comes down the field and wakes you up. We've got to press the button, do we? Okay, you have to use the WSD, so you've got map, looks like a log and search, is that? What's that all about? So I'm guessing this is for when you unlock things. So that's a shrine, I think it was. The log, so it tells you all your tutorials, logs and everything, and this is the map. So you zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. R focus player, V focus village. Okay, you get icons, so that's trees, monument. I thought it was going to be case, old mine shaft, and these are people that are dotted around. That's obviously important people. Right, so what are we got to do? Clean up the broken shed. So can you click these or do anything with them? So if you do log, tutorial. Right, so you can pin and unpin it. So we pin it and then it appears on the right here, unpin it and it disappears. So if we press M, it doesn't actually show it, does it? Right, that's interesting. They could put maybe an icon on the map just to make things a little easier, like most games do. So this is the shed we've got to clean up. You simply press your left mouse button. It's clear that there is no way to fix the shed, and you begin to clean up the area. As you clean the debris and shards of wood, you find a gleaming metal object in the middle of the mess. This must have been the thing that caused the crash. That caused the thing that crashed into your shed and destroyed it, basically. Unsure of what it is, you pick up the strange metal object. It's warm to the touch. One person comes to mind as someone who can figure out what it is: the divine researcher. So your character runs faster on paths. Okay, so like these are just little tips. Now we press K and it adds that to something, doesn't it? There you go. This is kind of, what this is, like a lore or kind of thing, is it? Or just a, I don't know what they call that. Leave my mouse over, it doesn't say what these are. Anyway, right, okay, so if we press M, there you go. So it's telling you the divine researcher's got an exclamation mark on it, so that's handy. So let's run over there. So these, what can we do with these? Right click, left click. So how do you hit them, I wonder? Okay, well, do it with these. Ah, these you can. You just left click on them. And stuff pops out. So it's not auto pickup. And can we do the same with this? Well, I've got to be right close. No, it's not letting me do anything with that one, okay. Then we'll jump things over these. Right, you can't, not letting me jump over that fence, so it kind of locked. I hope it's not locked everywhere, but we'll see as we go. So right, this is the divine researcher. You zoom in and out with the mouse. and you hold the mouse wheel down and it rotates it around. It would be nice to be able to, maybe if you wanted to zoom in a bit more, but maybe I'm used to other games. Right, you helped me with a weird thing. He says, I love weird things, let me see. Ooh, what if I poke it, right? The strange piece of metal you picked up from your broken shed comes alive. It wraps itself around your brooch and staff. Then suddenly a wealth of information enters your mind. Dazed, you look to the ancient tablet near the researcher and realise you can understand the ancient writings. The ancient tablet seems particularly wrecked, but you definitely read some of the text. Something about, strange enough, magic, devastation, a spark, something about hope maybe? You relay everything that you just found to the researcher. The divine researcher says, you can understand it? This is incredible. Amazing news. You must look at the village monument for me. So he's a bit confused. And then it tells you to go over to the village monument, which looks like that thing. Yeah, so that's where we'll go. So accept and pin. Go without me, I'll just slow you down. You come back and tell me what you find. You're here? So if we press M again, so that's the village monument, that's where we've got to go. And it's kind of inverted to this to this. It doesn't really matter. So let's see, is there a shortcut anywhere? Can we just... That looks like a ladder, doesn't it? Yeah, it is. So if we click that, climb, and then it climbs up again. Right, okay, that's great. Usual stuff. This is the village monument. Uninspiring thing, and dudes around to chat to. These chests are what you drop into and collect from. So if they have a quest for you, sometimes when I played this last time, they tell you to go out and collect stuff that they need for the quest. You put it in, they then make said thing and deposit it sometimes in the chest. It's usually how it works. But we'll see as we get going, unless they've changed it. Village monument looms above you. Quietly, with the weight of its years behind it, you extend your hand, and the strange metal in your brooch radiates a soft light. Suddenly, the carvings on the stone itself begin to shift into text. You barely have time to understand what you see as light appears and disappears. You can't catch all of the information. Something about being last accessed several million days ago. The word danger, strange enough, catches your eye. The monument is clearly more important than everyone had assumed. The words settle for a moment. Dangerous levels corrupted, ether detected, cleansing pulse routine initiated, it says. You can hear the monument rattle. Something inside is trying to activate itself, but nothing happens. It then throws up etheric, I think that's how you pronounce it. Etheric cleansing failed. Functions locked. Connection severed. Cleansing routine recommended. Danger to life critical. Oh, that's worrying. The monument opens up, reveals a large number of small slabs of stone. One appears in the middle with a single slot and a single button, strange enough. You should tell the divine researcher about everything you found. Okay, so to unlock this, this is like an upgrade. So it's at 0 at the minute. Receiving range is 0, which is useless. Unlocks all workstation shrines at range 0. One workstation will be unlocked, but it needs a Stumpy Spark shrine, I think. Is that? Or is that what you get if you unlock it? Doesn't really say. Maybe it should say insert. I'm guessing this is what it needs. Ether shard to unlock. If that's what it does. I'm guessing that's what you get when you unlock it. But anyway, right, let's we haven't obviously got, I've got leaves. So let's go back to the divine researcher. I'll put that through. So let's climb this ladder again, as it's a nice shortcut. Speak to the man. Did you look at the divine monument yet? Tell me what you've seen. Don't keep this old man waiting. So as we complete the reward, so we get access to the village monument. Describe everything you've seen when the village monument was activated to the divine researcher. The strange text, the slot that could fit an ether shard, how it attempted to perform a cleanse impulse but failed. The divine researcher's natural smile falls as he tries to digest everything you've just said. We've had individuals explore north past the woodlands and even past the mountains. The ones that travelled furthest returned ill and talked about how the ether itself felt strange. Some had used the word corrupted. So ether's a magic that encapsulate everything, kind of like the force maybe. It would explain a lot if the village monument could not clean the corrupted ether. It did seem odd that this place was so perfect to make a new village in. Sounds like we should turn it on. Okay. Examine the monument is completed. So I guess we click for the next quest. Right, if you need ether shard, that means you have to head into the woodlands. You're not supposed to go there, but I'll give you permission. Just be careful. It can be quite dangerous. Normally you get an ether shard by hunting animals, but maybe you'll have a better chance if you look for a spunny corpse. So, a dead thing. Oh, and while you're there, there's an ancient shrine just outside. It has this kooky little golden guy on the top. You should check that out. Okay, so accept and pin. Good luck, have a great adventure, you hear? Right, so now it's telling us to head to that cave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly open this up. Yeah, so this is the Divine Researcher's chest. You put stuff in, take stuff out. So I was right. What's this thing here? You can understand the carving of the Divine Ruin. Although it seems like this ruin is particularly wrecked, it seems to say something about magic and some kind of devastation. It also mentions a spark of some sparks, sorry. And definitely something about hope. You can't make much out of it other than that. Cool. Right, so if we press M, we're going up this way. So let's just head north. Okay, so this is a woodsman. Some other dude. This is the cave. Okay, so let's go in here. So it loads the areas up. So what's that? Field spunny. Okay. I don't really want to attack anything yet, just in case I'm so weak I die. Stumpy Spark Shrine. Okay. Where have we got to go here then? So we've got to find a corpse, haven't we? What's in there? Oh, cool. So, ancient containers. Can I shift or right click? So shift deposits and takes out. Control splits. What does out do? And out just picks up. Okay, that's cool. Okay, does that disappear? Because one thing I had when I tried this before, I couldn't delete these things unless it's something that opens up later. Dry bush. Dry bush. I thought these were corpses. Funny corpse. Oops. Okay, so there's some sort of bone sticking out of them together. Oh, nice. Does shift pick these up? Oh, just mouse button. Okay. So we've got 4. So can I gather those? What are these? Oh, cool. Logs. And these are obviously stones. So it's basic kind of survival elements without losing health, though. I don't want to attack the dude. It's kind of like a blocky, but kind of interesting area. So I'm guessing this is where we will build our first kind of place. What else is around here? We've got another. Drop down yet? Okay, so if I click that, what's in there? Oh, even more. Nice. So we're getting a reasonable stack of those things. Not entirely sure. So we've got corpse. Let's gather these. Might we get? I just only want one, so we've got more than enough. What are these? The ruins of a small ancient workstation. Etheric distiller. Oh, I wonder if that gives you these. These things. Or those things. Interesting. Okay. So you move and he climbs and goes down by the look of it automatically. Another one here. What's in there? I want to grab all of these for now. I don't know how much you can carry or whether it's going to be a limiting factor. Where the hell's the... Yeah, right, okay, so we go back to the village. Complete this part of the quest. Take it down here and see the... Is this dude, isn't it? Examine collect the charging corpse. Oh, right, okay. I'm going to go back because I've got to examine the ancient shrine outside. Thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Back here in a second. Actually, before I come back there, I'll show you guys what this ancient shrine is. It's this thing. So we looked at it, but we didn't examine it. So we've got to examine it by left-clicking. An ancient stone ruin stands in front of you. It's clear that it's less of a shrine and more of a machine. It glows lightly under your touch, and the carvings on the stone begin to shift to create words. Test start attempting to create one stumpy spark. Connection not found, test failed. To reconnect, unlock function, this book thing, machine range. So we got to go back to that shrine, is it? Or whatever it was in the other place. And insert one of these ether things to unlock machine range 0, if you recall. So, yeah, the village monument. So now we've got to go back. So that's where we'll go. So remember to do that when you're playing it. Don't mess up like I have. Right, so let's see if... Can I go straight down to this monument? Is it here? Yeah, here it is. So go back to the village, access the village monument, and complete the machine range 0. So examine. It wants an ether spark. So if I do control 1, split item. So it leaves it in your mouse. Plonk it in there and unlock. Excellent stuff. So we've unlocked. So right, is it? Put it at the bottom or something. Yeah, right. So it shoves what you've completed down the very bottom. That confused me for a moment then. And then we want machine range 1, which is the next one. So it needs a stumpy spark, which is made in that workstation that we just came back from, by the look of it. Examine the shrine. So it's through the old mine shaft. Examine the ancient shrine outside. Okay, so we've got to go back again. So there's a bit of backward and forwarding, like most quests. I don't know whether it's a free build. You can build anything whenever you want, or have you got to complete certain stages of the quest to progress into being allowed to build, I wonder. Because it looks that way, because these are already pre-built. So, the Stumpy Spark Shrine, let's click it. You touch the shrine and it slowly whirs into life. Oh, cool. It seems to be running some kind of test and is checking that everything still works. Suddenly it spits out a rather strange creature into your arms. The shrine registers that the Stumpy Spark has been immediately activated as part of the tests. The Stumpy Spark stares at you and it seems ready and eager to receive instructions. However, before anything can be done, with a puff of magic, the Stumpy Spark turns into a wooden disc that fits in your hand. With the spark's deactivation successful, the shrine states that it is now fully operational and ready to be assigned sparks. The strange metal in your staff changes and slots can fit the discs. Hang on, let's try that again. The strange metal in your staff changes and slots that can fit the discs appear. Sorry about that. It's one of them days. You place it in and the Stumpy Spark begins to follow you. Cool. So the Stumpy Spark, this is a very basic spark. One of the basic, most basic ones. Can't do a lot, tries hard, a good listener. So it's got 1 star for defense efficiency, offense capacity, and it does a blunt type of attack. Okay. Right, you can throw sparks with the left mouse button by the look of it in the aim mode, which is space, I think that is. Okay. So if I press space, oh, there you go. So you can lob your spark out. So throw spark times 2. Right, so if we throw spark there, 1 and 2. Well, we've only got another one? No, we've only got one, so... Right, so it auto collects wood by the look of it. And then it picks it up. What does that? So if I right click that, does it do anything? So how do you tell spark to breathe? I think I've got to press W space and move it, and it does it automatically, does it? Maybe that's too big. Do these ones. So he's trying to do something he shouldn't. Oh, there you go. So he can only do small trees by the look of it. So I've got collect pine sapling times 2. I've got one of them. Let's do the next one. Okay, so that's done to craft a stumpy spark. So I've got to put an ether in and a log. So if this thing gets out of the way, we do the control, 1 of those. And I need 5 of those. Well, I collected some from that bush earlier on. So let's just put those in and craft. You have to hold the button down, just so you know. If I let go, it stops. Let that finish. Okay, so that's done that, and it's put a slab here. So I can put that in my bag. So I've got some. So I'll fill the spark slot in the shrine. So I'm guessing you just grab that and put that there, do you? Oh yeah, he appears. So complete quest at the Divine Researcher. So if I need to. So I wonder if you can tell him to just do the wood collecting themselves. So I press space. So I've got 3, haven't I? I've got 3 in there, so I just need a couple more and I'll make another one. Yeah, thanks. Right, okay, so stick that in there. Got another one. I'll do 2. Let's just do 2 for now. There. Now it's automatically crafting. So yeah, right, so you put these dudes in here, it crafts, and it'll probably craft a bit quicker if you stick another one in. But I need at least 2 or more with me so I can harvest quicker, thereby make stuff eventually quicker. So I guess so he will complete this, and then another one of these things will appear here. Can I pick him up? Right click him, space, right click. No, how do you pick the dude up? That way? I'm guessing you pick them up, I don't know. Anyway, right, let's grab that, stick that there, and then we'll go back to the Divine Village. Research a bloke. Just moved it around a bit. Go down here and tell him what we found. Okay, right, so you've unlocked it. Fantastic. Did you check out the shrine? What changed there? So we completed that. Advancements. I'm guessing this will give us quests or something because it's opened them up. You tell the Divine Researcher everything that you've seen about the ancient shrine, especially the rather strange creature that came out of it after you fixed it. So they're called sparks, you say? How unusual. Clearly I have some research to do. They're quite cute. You should show them around. Maybe others in the village will have some thoughts or ideas on them. There you go. So it's telling you what we've done. Complete quest to progress. So yeah, you've got to complete quests to go further forward with this. Right, so let's, and as you can see, if I press M, yeah, the quests opened up, but not strangely on those ones. It's probably later, I guess. So now we've got quests on all of those, so it's the usual thing. I've been looking through my research and it seems that these sparks are entirely unique. You're the first person to discover such a thing. Cool. What? Are you surprised that this old man can actually do some work? Divine technology is my speciality, I'll have you know. And I've been thinking maybe we can recreate these spark machines. The divine researcher grins, his eyes full of passion. He takes out several pages full of questions that he's prepared to ask you. Accept and pin. You spend what feels like forever answering a litany of questions about the Stumpy Spark Shrine. Its dimensions, its connections, how every little thing seems to work. By the end of it, the divine researcher seems satisfied. Phew. I see, so it uses the same etheric energies as other divine technology. It certainly fits some older hypotheses, but replicating the actual process? Well, nothing to really worry about, but try. Okay. So I've got to deliver, is that to this dude? Yeah, right, there you go. So it wants me to deliver Stumpy Spark 1, so I deliver that. Aether Shard 20, so we'll do control 20. And then I'll get to 100 logs. So we'll work on that. Okay. And then if we run out here, who's this dude? So woodsman. What are those little guys? Sparks, you say? And you can get them to work for you? Tell me more. You see his eyes will twinkle in thought as you describe the ancient shrine and how the sparks work in one. He mutters something and nods to himself. Oh, I see. Yes, of course. That's pretty ingenious. Right. Let me have a few, will you? And get me some materials. I want you to try making a logger for your little sparks. So that's another building. See, it does open up more the more quests you do. You leave the woodsman deep in thought as he mentally constructs the design for the logger. Okay, so this needs wooden logs. That's 110 I've got to get. 5 stone, which I've got to talk. And Stumpy Sparks too. So we've got a lot of Stumpy Sparks to make by the look of it. We've got some dude down there. Who's a quartermaster? I don't know whether to do all the quests at once. Hey, so those weird dolls of yours, they follow instructions, right? You think you can carry stuff too? Or they can carry stuff too? So accept and pin. So what's this guy need? Stumpy Sparks 3. Yep. Now I bet this one's going to want a whole load as well then. Who's she? The mayor. Oh, those spark thingies you found are rather cute. I'm sure a lot of people will come far and wide to study them. Although our village is a little undeveloped, we never had much of a reason to grow. Maybe we can do something so those can help you study the sparks will come and stay. But maybe we can do something so those who can help you study the sparks will come and stay. Jesus. Okay. Accept and pin. It's quite a lot, I know, but you take as long as you need. We're happy to support you. Jesus. So we need a whole load and sawn timber. I don't want to do that yet. Okay. So I think that's it of those. And what do we need to upgrade this further? Stumpy Spark. Then the next stage is wooden log. Leaves. Well, I've got how many leaves? I'll put one of those in there. Does it will it unlock anything? Or has it got to come one at a time? Oh, cool. Right, well that's good. Didn't look what that gave me. Unlocks the quest overview to help you track progression and unlocks. Oh, cool. Alright. So, what else have we got here? Unlock with a rock. Well, I've given that away. So, yeah, so we'll grab a few more of those. If I press M, has it done anything? It's just telling me it's pinned stuff. Right, so let's get back out. And a leg spike there. I can get to here. So we need to make some more sparks. So if I grab that spark, stick it there, go out and hack down some of this. Let me see here. So like that. Do mine. Gold fry. What's this stuff here? I can't pick that up. Read. Of logs, I call them stumpy sparks. So the first step in making, right? Okay. And you go down. You make some more. How many does it need? We need some more logs. That's what we need. So rotate it round. A whole load more. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of boring the pants off you, of me slowly cutting all this stuff down, I'm going to make a whole load of stumpies and collect a whole load of wood, stone, all the other crud I need to try and complete these quests. And I'm going to add another stumpy to this when I can, so it increases the speed as well as myself. So I'll see you when I've done it. Okay, right, I've done some of the quests, not them all, because it's going to take forever to complete getting 100 odd logs or more. It's just one spark, and it does 3 at a time. So I'm going to complete this one, put some sparks in here. Hopefully you won't take them all. I wonder, did you get everything already? If you forgot what you should do, you should check the quest log. To complete. Of course, since they're so small, they'll need a low table when it's done. One very important thing, you need elephant carapace or carcass, whatever, to build the logger. Carapace stabilizes the ether in giant trees, you see. And you don't really need to know what that means, but let me tell you, I personally tried harvesting these giant trees without an etheric stabilizer, and it took 2 whole months to regrow my moustache. You can find the Belephant carapace from the Belephant corpses that are around the woodlands, but for now I'll give you what I have spare. Okay, so it gives us one. You've unlocked your first building. Enter the build mode, B, to select something to build. Okay. Right, so I was thinking maybe we can get these sparks not just harvest the wood, but actually craft with it. I need quite a lot of materials to try out some different ideas, but you and your sparks can do it. So I've got to deliver another wooden log. Okay. So let's grab the sparks. Complete that one. L. So let me see. Woodcraft. It's a saw bench. That gives you that reward. So if I press B, what have we got? Ah, right. That's cool. So we need 10 logs. We've got the carapace thing. We need a few more things. So I can build those. So what's this here? Oh. Interesting. I didn't know this was here. This will certainly speed things up. But this is here when you're playing, then save yourself a whole load of hassle and hit the craft button. Interesting, okay. So I'm going to carry on. I'm just going to sit here and keep this pressed for a while, and then collect all of this wood. So it saves me doing it the other way around. And I'll come back to you in a moment. Right, I've collected a few logs. I'm going to just complete some of these other quests. So he wants Stumpy Spark times 3. We complete the quest. Deliver them. Ooh, it works. They walk the paths. They even pick up from and drop off items to buildings they pass. They only walk on the right side of the path for some reason. Here, let me show you how to make a dirt path. Okay. Well, we now know how to make a dirt path. And then he's got another quest for us, which I'm not going to bother just yet. What other ones can I complete? Saw bench. So deliver 100 logs, 80 logs, and another 100. So what I'm going to do, press B. So that needs 10 logs. I've got 30. Right, we better build that. So let's go back to this cave. Or it's this woodland. And grab ourselves some more stone, which is here. I didn't pick up the sparks. Okay, I'll have to go back there. So what have we got on us? 5. So if we go... So this is the giant tree that we can build on, I think. So press that. Can you rotate it? Oh, cool. So maybe if we... I'll have it coming out there, I think. B again. How do you get out of it back? There you go. So, right, that needs sparks in it. I don't have any spare there, so I'm going to go and collect my wee little sparks from the guy that gave us the dirt path. Let's change the view around. So if I go in there, grab those 3 and go back now. Well, it's quite interesting because it keeps you grip because the quest pulls you into it, you know. So if we put that there and that there, righto. What's involved in building paths? B. Okay, so that's an out. Yeah, that's an output. That's an input. So if we went. Hang on. To there maybe. And how do I delete? Right click. Okay. Escape. Click that. Grab the stumps for now. Hang on, I've got one there. So we then do I push it there? No. So do space, do you? Ah, right. You press space, and then they go on the path, and then move the right side. I guess they come back the left side. So I'll grab that dude there. I'll put that there. This should then, provided I fill it with these shards, should just carry on producing a whole stack of these. And this would then just carry on producing stacks of these. So we've got 2, 4, 6. It produces. Yeah, definitely do this, guys. Go out to the woodlands and put one of these things down. Well, we started our first automation, so we're chopping logs automatically. These dudes are making sparks, I think. when it gets 5, it should just make one, shouldn't it? They're painfully slow though, so I'm now going to press space and tell this one to go and collect as well. We've doubled the speed. Now I'll stick that there. It's slow though, isn't it? It's a shame we can't delete this and rotate around so you can come straight out of here to it, and thereby alleviate this kind of thing. Another 20, so I've got 2, 4, 6, 8. What do I need for all of this? 100 for that. Can't really do it because we need sawn timber. So 200 odd. Is there anything else actually for that? So Stumpy Spot, I've got one anyway, and just 100 for that, okay. So I'll keep collecting these. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we've got 100. We've got a spark. Put the dude there. What will happen is this will just ultimately stop in a moment. How much does it use? 1, doesn't it? So it produce 10 more. I mean 10 will be enough for now. We'll let those ether shards run out. So we'll have a whole stack of stumpies here. We don't need any more, do we, for anything? I suppose I could just collect them. It looks interesting, doesn't it? It's a different take. So they run fast when empty, slower when they're carrying stuff. And my guess will be, I mean, this produces 60 a minute. That produces 3.8. Does it tell you how much these move? I wonder if it's in the this thing here. So Stumpy Spark. So it doesn't really tell you the speed that it can move stuff at. So it'll make interesting kind of to see how we get to this, how we can optimise. So we're almost there at 200, and what I'll do is I want to carry on collecting these, and then I'll see you back at the base. We can end in these other quests. Okay, right, we're back at the village. I'm just gonna reorientate myself and end in these. So, I do, and we hand in the quest. So we now get the saw bench, which is good. Let me show you my final design. So much of the machinery is inside the building. It simplifies the work so those sparks wheels don't have to do anything complex. Oh, no offense, they're not very smart. When I try to give one a complex order, they just get confused. Haha. Of course, there's always more room for improvement, but try it out. So we've now got the saw bench. Grab our remainder of those. And who's the other dude? Can't do this on timber yet, but I'll do this one. So this is the divine researcher. So let's go back to see him. It's just down here. So he needs stumpy spike he's got, 8th shard he's got, wooden log 100. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 8 and completely custom. It's quite a lot, I know, but I'm sure you'll be able to deliver it very quickly. Did you already get everything? Yep, complete it. I'm an ancient base. The piping is vital and I can't quite replicate it, but I've also made it process agnostic. Okay, whatever that means. It means you can use it to make other types of sparks. Well, why didn't you say that? What? I know there are more shrines out there. I bet you a warm dinner and there's more sparks too. Oh, I always thought that these statues were minor deities, but to think that they were these creatures. Uh-oh. That's what we've got to do now then. So we just got to do the village expansion, which means we need 80 logs, which is fairly straightforward now, and sawn timber, which you get from 80 logs. Okay, so we haven't got anything left in there. So he's got another quest as quartermaster. Let's grab that while we're up here. Did I leave anything in this one? No. I didn't leave anything in there, did I? So what does he want now then? Try it out. So this gets us a barrel and a shed. Try to understand how exactly how sparks works. Objective: build a logger, connect a logger to a stumpy spark shrine, throw a stumpy spark on the path, transport a wooden log, craft something. Well, I've done all of that. Tell me how it went. Okay, right, so get this quest before you do what I've just done, because otherwise you'll have to pick everything up again. Why it can't see what you've done, I don't know. Maybe they'll add that in later dates. It's just a bit irritating, to be honest with you. It doesn't say that I put these through already on here. And yet it said I've transported 3 logs. And I've clearly transported more than 3. And I've crafted a whole load of stumpy sparks. I've got 10 in my bag. Another 3 are sitting there. And this is running out of the ether, which is why it's not crafted anymore. So, how do you pick these up? Space? Right click. Oh, right click brings them back. Oh, cool. So if you press tab, I thought you could only have one active. It's confusing, so it stacks them instead of having each open slot like most games do. Okay, interesting feature. So if I now press space, tell that I want to put that on the path, is that going to go up one? Throw stumpy spark on path, I just have. So, is it going to go up? There you go. Maybe it's just a bit laggy. I don't know. Okay, collect that data. Craft stumpy spark. So I've got to put in some more of this. Stick that in there. I've actually got more than 10. 22 now. Yeah, Devs, it'd be good if you could update this to show what you've actually crafted, if that's allowed. Because as you can see, I've done 22. Actually more than that now, but and all those ones I've handed in. Okay, right, so we've now got to create I press B, that one. Refiners, saw benches, refiners. Okay, so that's an input. So maybe we could have. My worry is if I grab the wood, if I put this here, say like this, there, would the spark bench get any wood? You see what I mean? It'll all be delivered to this one first. And then I'd fill this up to capacity. And then any remainder would go to the spark bench. I suppose what you need is a kind of splitter. Because sparks are important. I don't know how long for to upgrade them. But then you'd have this on the end maybe up here. But again, you'd have the same issue. But this is... I'm going to have to put it here, aren't I? So if I put it there... Hang on, what does it need? 20 of those. Okay, so B... Escape out of that. Grab 20 of those. Just B again. Right click. There, because this will probably already move once we get going on this. But I don't fully expect this to stay as it is now. So if we go into there, put 2 sparks. And that requires 2. Interesting. So why aren't they working? Deliver it to this. That's interesting. So they're going around the right hand side and it delivers to the first one. So have we completed that yet? There you go, we completed it now. So I'm now going to take that out so it stops making them. This should then fill that up to maximum. They should then run around here and hopefully drop them to this one. Which they are, yeah. So it basically does anything on the right hand side. So if I had factories here on the right, the first production machine will get all of the logs. When that's full or stop producing, it then goes to the second machine, third machine, all the way down the line. If you've done it like I've done it, where they're on the left hand side, the first machine on the first left hand segment gets all the product. When that's full, like this one there is of wood, it comes to this one. Yeah, it'd be good to have some logic in it, wouldn't it? So it feeds them both equally. Not too sure how that works, but we'll figure that one out when we get to it. So we've now got 4 sawn timber, and we need 40. So we'll let that stack up, and then we'll get also 80 logs. As time goes on. And then what we'll do is we'll hand that quest in for the mayor. And we'll hand that one in as well. So that will then give us a barrel and a shed. Whatever they shed's obviously storage, I guess, but the barrel, God knows. But it looks quite a good game, to be honest with you. Pretty graphics and stuff. It's cartoony, but I'm not fazed by that. It hasn't all got to be look like Satisfactory or whatnot, but there's other games that are very similar. Obviously, they don't have these cute little lumps of logs running around with carrying wood for you with a leaf on their head. Spacey ones and the rest of it. You just look at my channel, you'll see them. But yeah, I'm going to probably carry on and do a let's play of this. I'll start it at some point. I've got a lot going on at the minute, but when I get time, I'll start another one of these, and we'll carry on from where we are here and see how this progresses. It's a good game, and as I say, if you like factory and automation, you should love this. But don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell, that will notify you of every video I make, and look at my let's play videos. They're the ones that I picked so far, and I'm slowly working through a list that I've got to do, and keep your eyes open, guys. But other than that, take it easy, and I'll see you next time.